everyone, Adrian here. So I will say I am really thrilled and quite pleased to see that a lot of you are getting super excited about new goth music that is coming out. So it really gives me a hope that there will be an awesome, genuine resurgence of the goth subculture where we remember and respect our roots while rediscovering our lost legacy that in recent years has been slightly corrupted, as well as, carrying on the tradition, because that's what we're all about. That's how we survive. That being said, a few of you have asked me to make another review of a newer goth band, since you have really liked my previous suggestions and recommendations. So I'm really flattered that you trust me and like my taste in goth music enough to come to me for content on new goth music that you guys can check out. And of course, I'm always pleased to offer that up. The band I will be discussing today is Sweet Ermengarde. Yes, you fans of H.P. Lovecraft, they are named after one of his stories. They are based in Germany and they have been putting out albums since 2013. The first thing I will say about this band: you will love them if you fucking hate Sisters of Mercy, but like bands that are very influenced by Sisters of Mercy. Incidentally, Sisters of Mercy fans will also like this band as well. So, let me take a moment to elaborate on that first statement because that sounds super contradictory, but hear me out. Trust me, just hear me out. So, this band is as if Sisters of Mercy suddenly discovered the concepts of cohesive melodic patterns, coherent chord progressions, stopped being noisy, and Andrew Eldritch finally learned how to use his tongue and teeth to enunciate properly when he's singing so we can fucking understand him. There are also some really gorgeous added elements of symphonic influences, such as orchestral tones and chanting choirs. So it definitely appeals to people who love the more complex, romantic, and seductive sounds of 90s goth rock, but definitely retains that element of Sisters of Mercy as goth's roots in the 80s. It really exemplifies the natural progression and evolution of goth's sound through the past 4 decades to how it sounds now. So, anyone out there who keeps saying that goth bands nowadays sound like rip-offs of Sisters of Mercy or rip-offs of The Cure, I would just like to say,
shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, that's what I'd like to say. If that were really the case, and this band did sound like a ripoff of Sisters of Mercy, I would go into convulsions of full-body dry heaves every time I listened to it, but that certainly has not yet occurred. As a matter of fact, I find myself returning to it in my music library when I want to listen to something, but I don't know what the hell I want to listen to. So, thank you. This has been a public goth announcement. There are so many things that sell this band, but one of the strongest selling points is the vocals. The vocal quality of Kuba Ashtelik is incredibly captivating. His voice is very smooth, melancholy, deep, and very somber. Again, it's like a better Andrew Eldritch. And I did previously mention that the vocalist, James, of Her Despair, sounds very much like the vocalist for this particular band, and that's definitely the case. It retains that Sisters of Mercy kind of feel, but has a more sonorous, in-tune, expressive, and seductive quality. It really is magnificent. And don't underestimate the effect that a more refined voice will have on music. Again, this is coming from someone who's an opera singer, so I may be biased. So when it comes to picking a favorite, it's really difficult to narrow it down to just one. I personally feel like it depends on what kind of mood you're in for, you know what I mean? So if you want a top-notch modern gothic rock experience with some very sophisticated symphonic soundscapes on top of the instrumentation, then definitely go for their debut release, Raynham Hall from 2013. However, if you want something with a little bit more, choirs and orchestral elements, And if you want something even more atmospheric and immersive, then definitely go for Ex Oblivione from 2016. So this is basically just a general overview of Sweet Ermengarde as a whole. Because they only have 2 albums, I don't think it's fair to really give a breakdown, like a really specific breakdown of each album. So I sincerely hope that this overview will encourage you guys to go check out Sweet Ermengarde. They really are incredible, and they very much took me by surprise because, again, I really happen to like bands that are very influenced by Sisters of Mercy, but I cannot stomach Sisters of Mercy at all. Maybe there's just 1, maybe 2 songs that I can actually stand. Everything else, just, I've tried so many times throughout the years to get into them again after losing my taste several years ago, but I just can't do it. I just can't. It's just too noisy, too clunky, and drives me nuts. So all of Sweet Ermengarde's links will be in the description below so that you can go check them out and support them. And if you want, you can go to their YouTube channel, which is also linked in the description below, and tell them that I sent you. I am incredibly thrilled that everyone here wants new goth music and is willing to seek it out. So again, I'm so happy that you guys are wanting my suggestions and recommendations. It really, really pleases me. There is another goth band that I recently discovered while looking up some information for Sweet Ermengarde that I will be listening to in the next week or so, and obviously I'm very excited about it. Also, Her Despair's next album, Exorcisms of Eroticism, is going to be coming out in about a month, so I am super excited for it. And I will be posting a review within the next couple of weeks so that you guys can watch my review and then decide once it is released if you want to invest in it. But of course, it's Her Despair. Of course you want to invest in Her Despair. Come on. They're wonderful, they're amazing, and I love them. So guys, I sincerely hope you enjoy this video. Please go check out and support Sweet Ermengarde. They really deserve it, and tell them that I sent you. They will be super appreciative. As always, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later. Bye.